Welcome back to Great Day. The food and beverage industry is the third largest employer in our region with more than 300,000 workers. But historically, they don't have the protections and benefits that many other industries have, like basic health insurance. The Southern Smoke Foundation provides relief grants to help food and service workers during a crisis. Karina Bill and Sean McNeely join us with more on the Southern Smoke Foundation's mission and the event where you can let your cup runneth over, fill your plate, and fill the need all at the same time. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's start off with how the Southern Smoke Foundation came to be and their core mission.
Sure. So it was established because one of our co-founder, Chris Shepard, one of his dear friends and sommeliers was diagnosed with MS. And at the time, he came to Chris and really wanted to raise funds and awareness around his circumstances and really around how we could help food and beverage workers.
Yeah, because they don't have that basic safety net that I just talked about. Oftentimes, if you have like benefits, it means you're a full-time employee. A lot of restaurant workers aren't full-time. They may patch it together, do lunch at one restaurant and dinner at another, but aren't full-time, and they aren't making those full salaries.
Right, and benefits traditionally aren't available or they're too expensive.
Yeah.
And so there's just a big gap between having those resources and those benefits available. So Chris decided with Antonio that there was going to be a festival that they would hold to raise funds. So we really started as this festival. This is where we began, and now we're here. We're Southern Smoke Foundation. We eventually evolved into a nationwide 501(c)(3) nonprofit.
You can get people in with food and wine every time, can't you? Right?
Absolutely.
All right. All types of programs where you help people. Mental health program is a big one, the Behind You program.
Yes. So with that program, we provide no-cost counseling to food and beverage workers. We have 14 states available right now where food and beverage workers can access that counseling program. So we are here in Texas. That's where it started, and we're really excited to be able to celebrate it here.
And of course, the other one is when we have natural disasters, it shuts people out of business and they don't get paid. And we certainly know about that here in Houston, hurricane storms, all kinds of disruptions. The wine country fires, so you were helping with that in California a few years ago. And then, of course, the personal crisis. There's all kinds of things that can happen. Where do they turn?
Southern Smoke Foundation.
Yeah. So medical issues, brain injuries, you've even done like heart transplants, all types of things that can help people. And of course, during COVID, we know that that was a time when a lot of people were reaching out as well. You have a connection to this because your family is part of the industry.
Yes, so I'm from a very small town, and we own a meat processing center, and all of our customers are bars, restaurants, and cafes.
Yeah.
But coming from a small community, anytime someone's experiencing something, everybody has to kind of pitch in to take care of everyone. And if one thing happens, the whole community is affected.
Yeah. All right. Sean, you were in South America for 3 to 4 years. You just moved back to Houston because you, like so many people, were that kind of sandwich generation, but you're to help take care of your mom.
Yeah, I was born and raised Houstonian. I came back to Houston around 10 years ago from Colombia to take care of her. And really, when I came back, I didn't know what exactly I wanted to do. I was still in that moment in life where I hadn't decided fully on what I would dedicate my life to. Yeah. And I knew that at the time it needed to be something that I was fully passionate about. And wine for me sits at this nexus of art and science, geology, geography. It really ties everything together.
Did you bring some wine with you this morning?
You never asked.
Okay, yeah, ask and you shall receive. All right, but you love it so much that you got your master's from the University of Houston in the hospitality. Of course, we know they're world renowned for their hospitality department. But then you had some unexpected circumstances, which is exactly what we're talking about. You went through some health issues.
Yeah, I was going through a really, really tough year. My wife and I had separated. I just had to leave a restaurant because an old and good friend and owner hadn't paid me a lot of money that was owed me still. And that was when the health stuff happened. I dealt with 4 skin cancer surgeries, nearly back to back. One of them was quite serious with general anesthesia. As you can probably imagine, with the healthcare system in this country, all
even
these
when you
things
have
are
insurance, it can
extremely
be tough.
expensive. Exactly. At that time, my doctor discovered that I actually had a tumor on my liver, which ended up being benign, but it was potentially quite serious. And right at that moment, the derecho slammed into Houston and devastated the neighborhood and where the wine bar that I was working was located. And all of a sudden, we were closed for almost a week and a half. I had no money coming in from a paycheck.
But the bills keep coming.
But the bills keep coming. And so I turned to Southern Smoke.
Yeah. You say it was hard for you to ask for help at first. I think for a lot of us, it's hard to ask for help. But it was a friend that told you about it and said, "Look, this is what it's for."
Yeah, I think that we live in a hyper-individualistic society where asking for help is not always easy. But I want everyone to know that there's absolutely nothing wrong with asking for help and leaning on your community when you're in times of need.
Yeah.
I think, in fact, that's exactly what we should be doing for each other. And Southern Smoke stepped up in a really major way.
Yeah, you went through a lot of stuff almost at the same time. So how are you today, and how was Southern Smoke able to help you?
Honestly, that year was incredibly tough, but I am immensely grateful for all of it. I really truly believe that times like that really can make you into a better person if you use them that way.
Yeah.
I was assigned an absolute angel at Southern Smoke named Sarah. I want to call her out on camera because she was absolutely amazing from the very beginning. She treated me with such compassion and dignity.
I bet you got a case of wine.
It could not have been. It could not have been an easier process, and I'm really, truly grateful for everything they do. It's really amazing.
If there's somebody out there who is needing some help, and they are an industry worker, what are some of the qualifications, and how do they go about applying for those grants?
Sure. So we have 3 qualifications. You have to be employed currently, working 30 hours a week in the food and beverage industry, and that can be combined across a few different jobs. It doesn't have to only be one. You have to have a 6-month work history, so 6 months, 30 hours a week with a taxable income.
Okay.
Those are our 3 qualifications.
All right, and now to how we're able to fund this. The rest of us can have fun knowing that we're funding a great need. The annual Southern Smoke Festival, what can people expect?
Yes, so we have over 80 chefs participating. We've got mixologists and sommeliers, and it's just a big party. We've got chefs from all over the nation. Some hometown heroes will be cooking. It's taking place this Saturday. It's at Discovery Green. Tickets are still available. You can find everything on our website at southernsmoke.org, and all of the proceeds will go back to helping people within the food and beverage community.
You have me at all you can eat, right? Right there, all you can eat. So some of the chefs you talked about, the local chefs, Aaron Blue Dorn with Blue Dorn, Navy Blue and Bar Blue Dorn, Benchuan Painter with Street to Kitchen, Ope Amosu with Chop and Block. We've had many of these people on the show, so we're talking about the best of the best in food. And again, all you can eat, but more so than that is just how you can help those people who serve you every day graciously. So thank you very much, and thank you for sharing your story with us.
Absolutely.
So happy that you are
pleasure.
through that period right there. But you said something really important there, and that is, because I truly believe, although we don't like it when it's happening, our toughest times teach us our greatest lessons, right?
Absolutely.
But to know that the community was behind you to help you is such a great blessing. All right, the Southern Smoke Festival is happening this Saturday from 4 to 8 p.m. at Discovery Green, as she mentioned. This is the foundation's largest annual fundraiser and features more than 85 chefs from around the country to help industry workers in need. There's truly something for every taste, culminating in a deliciously unforgettable day. For more information about the foundation and the event, visit southernsmoke.org, southernsmoke.org.